BHASWATA SAIKIA.
Yes.
May I know what does it mean?
Ma'am, it means to shine like the sun.
Sorry?
To shine like the sun.
Okay. So if I'm not wrong, your mother is more educated than your father. She is a teacher and your father does farming.
Ma'am, both of them have done their graduation. Ma'am, she did BA and my father did BSc. So they seem to be equally educated. But my mom got into a government job while my dad did not.
Who holds the greatest influence in your family?
Ma'am, in terms of?
Family decisions and in running the family.
Ma'am, we discuss and debate and then come to a collective decision.
So you studied in Army Public School.
Yes, ma'am.
What sets Army Public School apart from the normal school?
Ma'am, from the school that I went to Army Public School, there was a lot of difference. First of all, I saw a lot of discipline in Army School. There was proper structure of everything, like when class would be conducted, how classes would be conducted. The teachers were amongst the best in Assam, and also the entire environment, it was inside an army camp, so it was beautiful and pristine.
Okay. Then why didn't you choose to go to armed forces?
Ma'am, I had more inclinations towards serving in the civil side of the state.
So you mean to say armed forces has less importance than civil services?
No, ma'am, it's just my personal choice, ma'am. Armed forces are absolutely necessary for the integrity and the stability of the country. Without them, ma'am, the country cannot prosper at all.
So what has been the most significant challenge you have encountered being an IPS professional?
Till now, one of the things that personally I've been thinking that it should not make me arrogant in any way. So that personally, that is something I'm constantly being aware that I'm aware of my privileges, that I'm aware of where I stand, so that arrogance never sets in, no matter like how long I serve here, and so that I can be of use to the public in the real sense, ma'am.
Is this your challenge?
Yes, ma'am. Personally, that is a challenge because people keep on like praising you so much that sometimes if we are not careful enough, then it might just creep in silently, ma'am. So I just look out for that.
So you have secured rank 1 in mathematics Olympiads.
Yes, ma'am.
May I know the history of mathematics Olympiad?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not there.
No idea. Okay.
Ma'am, in Assam, I am aware of they conduct an mathematics Olympiad of their own. So there is an organization called Ganit Soda. So professors from IIT Guwahati and Guwahati University, they got together. They wanted to improve the situation of mathematics in Assam. So amongst other initiatives, they also started conducting an mathematics Olympiad.
NSS. May I know the difference between NSS and NCC?
Ma'am, both of them.
Tell me the full forms of both.
Ma'am, National Cadet Corps and National Social Service. And NSS primarily what I have.
National Social Service. I'm asking.
Sir,
Okay.
so NSS works for it works in the social sphere in various capacity, like their teaching program, their disaster relief, there's collection of clothes for the flood victims and such things, which I have been part of. And NCC, it prepares people for various security, not just security though, it's a wider thing than that, but it trains people in terms of service of the nation in various capacity, including the security.
National Service Scheme.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
So who propagated Advaita Vedanta?
Ma'am, Adi Shankara's fundamental work is Bhashya and Brahma Sutra, from there, the concept of Advaita Vedanta that we know currently emerged.
May I know where he founded the 4 monasteries, places?
Yes, ma'am. One is in Josimath, one is in Kasi, one is in Orissa, also in Puri, ma'am. There is one.
Dwaraka.
Dwarka is one in south, ma'am. Sri Singeri.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay, Ashok, you have done civil engineering from IIT
Yes, sir.
Guwahati. In what ways will the coming technological revolutions, artificial intelligence, robotics, quantum, improve or alter civil engineering in, say, the next decade?
Yes, sir. So currently AI is already being used in many of the civil engineering projects. So rather than making a fixed structure, they're trying to make a structure using robotics and AI, which can accommodate depending on the need. Suppose there is changing water level, the structure can adjust according to that. Suppose the slope of the sun is changing. For example, the solar panel now they can move as per the requirement of the sun. So like in line with that, they are also trying to make such dynamic roofing which can adjust according to the slope of the sun, so that we can absorb the maximum amount of solar radiation. Similarly, sir, Internet of Things are making sure that we have smart home with where the components can interact with each other. So about quantum computing, I believe that would give us exponential power of computing, which will enable us to model very advanced structure in terms of fluid dynamics and in general, sir, modeling would be very efficient due to
Okay,
exponential.
civil engineering is a major polluter,
Yes, sir.
but it can also use a lot of material waste and help address the pollution problem.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
give some examples?
So recently they were using plastic in the pavement of the road, so they would so that would be one way.
Why is this not being used enough? Plastic is
Sir, in long term ramification of that is yet to be understood, because it may happen that due to wear and tear again microplastic may come up from those pavements, sir. So we have to see that whether that can be what the long term implications are before implementing it everywhere, sir. So if it is sustainable, that way a lot of the pollution waste can be reduced. Secondly, sir, various material from the landfills, they are now being biodegraded and converted to materials which can be used for feeling in general. So if we have to make a house, we need some land to fill. So then
what is this new brickwork substitute called?
Sorry, sir, I do not know the name, but
Ash
yes, sir,
is used.
sir, for fly ash.
Yeah.
So bricks they are making.
As a district magistrate, how will you use your engineering knowledge to accelerate the development in your area?
Sir, first of all, I'll consult with all the stakeholder. First of all, I'll see what the major lacunas are, where we're stuck in terms of infrastructure in general, also associated issues, and then I would try to use my civil engineering knowledge to find out what the actual issues are by talking to all the engineers and such technical person involved, and then I'll try to accelerate I'll try to solve the issues as quickly as possible, sir.
Okay, you are talking to a generation
Yes.
which was born in 60s or 70s.
Yes,
huh?
sir.
You are the baby boomers, when the population was increasing at a very rapid rate.
Yes, sir.
And your generation is 90s or
Yes, sir.
2000s, huh?
Yes, sir.
Millennials.
Yes, sir.
Now, any major contrast you see in terms of values between our generation and yours? Compare the same educated professional classes. Where are the major departures emerging in the new generation in our families?
Sir, I believe the millennials are a little more exposed to the Western culture in comparison to the
Be more
generation.
specific, what in Western culture?
Sir, there is more openness to ideas, more openness to experimentation, and they're trying to challenge the established social norm to a certain extent. Sir.
See, if I were to say there are four major institutions: religion, family,
Yes, sir.
education, and media.
Yes, sir.
Where are the biggest changes coming, and where is change not coming in these among these institutions?
So in terms of family, I see some change, at least looking around my vicinity. So the decision making was very centralized, what I saw when I was very little. But then gradually it has been democratized in some way that the decision making has been diffused to all the members of the family. There are more openness to ideas. There is more push towards smaller family in place of joint family. So one is family structure, which I have seen changing. Religion, sir, I believe that it is transforming. I won't say that people are being less religious, but they are trying to question the scriptures in using their critical thinking to a certain extent, and trying to actually internalize post this critical evaluation. So that is one thing where I see people. I do not see many of the people from the older generation questioning it very critically, at least in my vicinity, sir. That would be one change. Then in terms of media, sir, I believe that print media used to be the primary source of media back in the older generation.
Okay. So,
Acha, Baswata, what was your last rank last time? What was your rank last time?
552.
552. And how much you scored in your personality test last time?
Sir, 180.
180. It was flat 180. No 181, 182. 180.
Yes.
It was 180. Assuming that you become an IAS officer this time, what you aspire for, I want you to give a message to the youth of this country, coming from Northeast, facing so many issues as a child, as a student, and also as an adult. What message would you like to give to the young youth across the country, not limited to Assam?
Sir, I would implore them to explore the Constitution of India, first of all, to imbibe its value and to live by it, because we are going through some really tough time in the entire global arena. So if we do not hold on to something so dear to us and live by it, it would be a challenge going forward.
Okay, good. Thank you, Baswata. You will give the feedback, sir.
You also know that 10 marks here and there can make it or kill it, right? So each and every mark is very, very crucial.
Yes.
Now you have fared very well. Last time you got 180. This year also will give you 180. Now issue is how to make it 190, right? Now to make it 190, I mean, knowledge-wise you are good, but on that civil engineering somewhere, you are skirting around.
I need to brush it up, and also the NSS thing I should have known.
So maybe you could have simply, hit the nail, understand the question and hit the nail. That is number one. Number two, maybe, at times we felt what we were saying was not clear.
Yes.
Maybe a pitch may be slightly louder, and maybe your pace may be slightly less. Okay, that will make everything clear. I think this is what I can suggest, and plus knowledge or whatever is there, right?
I've served in Assam for 4 years, so I know how the language becomes a barrier there. English is actually a barrier there. So you have traveled a long distance. I can understand how much distance you have traveled. So I wish you all the very best, and happy to see you as an IPS. more happy to see you as an IAS also. Okay? Good. All the best to you.